Donald Trump, US president, don't pull mouth for the Christians when they buy for Nigeria.
Since when did the president of the United States of America start to care about Nigeria?
United States President Donald Trump has stated his willingness and readiness more than ever to help Nigerians.
So on this particular one right now, the president of US talking about Donald Trump don't actually come out to make this bold statement. He don't come out to send a very strong warning and a very strong message to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu over the crying of Christians across Nigeria. According to him, he made this particular post. He actually posted this. You can post it and read it, or you can go to Twitter and read this particular post. It's a very long one. He actually said that Nigeria has become a country of particular concern to the US, that the US are watching Nigeria closely, that they are taking their time to look into the crying of Christians in Nigeria. And right now, a lot of Nigeria don't come out to jubilate, while others are actually saying that the US does not make way for Nigeria. So right now, I'll be showing you guys series of videos of how Nigerians are actually coming out to react after Donald Trump came out to make this particular warning, to make this particular statement to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu over the crying of Christians in Nigeria. So I want you guys to take your time, watch this particular video to the end, because there's a lot of information you need to know concerning the crying of Christians and what Donald Trump actually came out to say. So guys, here's the video. What do you have to say about this? Drop your comment at the comment section and don't forget to subscribe.
United States President Donald Trump has stated his willingness and readiness more than ever to help Nigerians, to come to the aid of Nigerians. He said that Christianity is facing an existential threat in Nigeria, and thousands of Christians are being killed in Nigeria. He stated that radical Islamists are responsible for this mass slaughter. Again, President Donald Trump said, "I am hereby making Nigeria a country of particular concern," and said that something must be done. Something must be done in Nigeria, and that when Christians or any other group is facing what Nigeria faces right now, that something needs to be done. He also said, and I quote, "I am asking Congressman Riley Moore, together with Chairman Tom Cole and the House Appropriations, to look into this matter immediately and get back to me," according to Donald Trump. And he said that the United States cannot stand and watch these things happen in Nigeria, that they are willing 100% to come to the rescue of Nigerians.
You don't see Donald Trump, US president, don't pull mouth for the Christians when they buy for Nigeria. You know, say if you dey Lagos, you dey Abuja or some kind one or two other states for Nigeria where these countries too they happen, you go see say things they sub for that country, you understand? You know, go no say it gets some parts of Nigeria where they say every day when they wake up, they must quiet people. They must quiet people. You understand that kind of thing? Trump don't finally pull mouth. You see the word when used. He say Christians in Nigeria are facing existential threats. You understand? Now, he said then go step in, find how then go take help the Christians that are facing those persecution in Nigeria. My prayer be say, man, be say Trump go just use this means, try help those Christians, even if not to make them come US country up Aduro, make them kukuma leave that on our country where they no one develop, where the leaders no one, no even they concerned about anything. You understand? They are older to the thief money. I just hope say US go just step in and help at least carry some hundreds or thousands of Nigerian Christians go US. You understand? At least.
Since when did the president of the United States of America start to care about Nigeria? Since when did America start to care about Nigeria? Because as I speak to you, the president of the United States of America just released a statement about Nigeria. He just said that Muslims are buying Christians in large numbers in Nigeria, and therefore he wants to interfere. He has officially declared Nigeria as a country of particular concern. That is the statement he used. That is the phrase he used. Nigeria is now a country of particular concern to the United States of America. He said that he wants to come and rescue Christians in Nigeria, and therefore he has appointed 2 congressmen to look into the matter and report to him as a matter of urgency. But the question is, has there been any country in the world that the United States of America interfered into their matter that ever remained the same? Is there any country that ever remained the same for good? Should we be happy? Should we be celebrating? Should we calm our mind? Or should we be worried? This announcement from Trump is coming just a few weeks after we started seeing news all over social media that Muslims are buying Christians. These news were coming from a lot of foreign media, and we're wondering who are those sponsoring this news. Because while it is true that people are being quiet in Nigeria, we know that this is not about Christians and Muslims. Just a few weeks ago in Ilorin, a lot of people were quiet. These are all Muslims. The problem in Nigeria is not about Christians and Muslims. Fine, there may have been some Muslims, some Christians being pied somehow, but it's not like it's a major target from Muslims to Christians. So this looks like an attempt to juxtapose Muslims against Christians. Once Christians and Muslims start feeling that they are against one another, that is where the problem will come from. Some extremists are paying people in Nigeria, but making this about Christian and Muslim, that is where the problem is. I don't know, but me, I'm really, really worried. I only hope that our leaders in Abuja knows what they are doing. Hope they are not just packing money and swallowing money. Hope they are working hard to protect us.
Donald Trump just announced on October 31st, 2025 that Nigeria will now be labeled as a country of peculiar concern over religious freedom issues. According to Trump, Christianity is facing a serious threat in Nigeria. He said thousands of Christians are being unalived, and he blamed it on the radical groups in the country. He also told the US lawmakers like Riley Moore and Tom Kelly, plus the House Appropriations Committee, to investigate this matter and report back. Now, this move opens door for something bigger, possible sanctions, but no sanctions have been announced yet. So what does this CPC label mean for Nigeria? Under the International Religious Freedom Act of 1998, when a country is tagged as CPC, it means the government is seen as allowing serious and ongoing violations of religious freedom. Once this label is placed, the US government must respond, and the response can include cutting or restricting US foreign aid, blocking certain business export licenses, reducing high-level diplomatic meetings, or forcing negotiations with Nigeria to improve religious protection policies. But listen, CPC does not automatically mean full sanctions. The US can choose to go soft or hard. Everything depends on how serious the US wants to act, Nigeria's importance in trade, oil, military cooperation, and how Nigeria reacts, whether they argue, reform, or negotiate. So right now, Nigeria is on the list. Eyes is on Abuja.
Is there any Muslim here? No. United Nations, I know you're watching me. American Senate, you are watching what I'm doing, I'm saying here. Special advisor to Trump. Now, please tell Trump to save our life in Nigeria. They are killing Christians in Nigeria, massacre Christians. If they say they kill Muslims, Muslims are being killed. By who? By Muslims.
There's a lot of distortion going on. People claiming that there is no genocide of Christians in the nation. Information with facts can never be thwarted. You see people buried in hundreds and you say there's no genocide. What a wicked set of people. Agreed, there are people killed in other places for other reasons. But this one is very clear. And gradually is eating down to the south, southwest, southeast, and many so-called leaders for their personal interests are claiming it's not true. Selling out their faith if they have it at all. Jesus said, when I come, will I find the faith? And we are standing here to say to Jesus, the faith will keep standing.